Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Not much of a voice. I've just had one thing after another after another. What the hell is going on here? I was talking pretty good. Evidently, I'm getting a cold. Anyway, my face is finally cleared up. I was black and blue, purple, green, swollen. You know how vain us girls are, and I'm old and it takes me longer to heal. So it took me more than a couple of weeks to get enough of it gone. You can still see a little to get back on camera. I look like a creature. So thank you for being patient. And I never mind giving a refund. I'm not in this for the money or I'd be charging more. So you know how this works? Just like to remind you, there's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, just keep it in mind. It'll pop up later or you'll remember it later. So we're going to talk to Elvis. He's singing Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Doesn't mean he listened to that kind of music. Could be he's just. So if he did, or if you do, or if somebody does and you hear that song, know that that'll be a sign from him. But he's also it's just the words to the song, basically. It doesn't have to be the music he listened to. And he's stroking one of the girls' hair with longer hair. Somebody I don't know what your kids look like because I don't creep anybody's Facebook page. But it's one with longer hair. He's not she doesn't look that old. Okay. Oh gosh, I hate to guess ages. I think your girls are probably older than this by now, but I'm going to say she looks. Oh my gosh, I can't see. I can only see the back of her and a little bit of the side of her. 12-ish. So don't hold me to that number. She doesn't look like an upper teenager, like a senior type. So I don't know if, anyway, I don't know if this is something he did or if, I think it's something he's doing now. And she's just standing there. And he just takes his hand and kind of combs down the back of her hair as she's standing there. She should feel this. Trying to see if she's going to interact with him. Oh, she's stomping her foot. Doesn't mean she's going to physically stomp her foot. It means she's pissed off. She's going like this. She's stomping her foot. She's mad at him. She's mad at him for leaving. She's still mad at him. He's still stroking her hair. It doesn't matter to him that she's mad at him. He's still giving her his energy, his love, and he's still there for her. I almost feel like somebody has seen him, maybe even standing behind her. Because, okay, I'll try to make this short. Paranormal group showed up in the parking lot. I saw their shirts. I went over and talked to them. I said, hey, where are you going? What are you investigating in town? And I'm a medium and blah, blah, blah. Well, one of them was sensitive. And he kind of jumped back and he says, what have you got on your back? What the hell is with you? And I don't know if I picked up some horrible entity. Well, when I went to my Reiki Master Medium mentor, she said, it's Archangel Michael. He felt the very strong energy of Archangel Michael. So, who I asked to stand at my back every morning when I get up. I want him there. I want his wings touching my shoulders. And she works with him too. We work with archangels. They are real. So I almost feel like somebody, maybe it's her, but it's not. It's coming more like somebody across the room maybe doesn't see him standing behind her, maybe feels him standing behind her like this guy did because they related it to that thing that I went through. They know there's something behind her. Maybe they're not sure what it is. Maybe it scares them. I'm not sure where to go with that part of it. but he's pretty strong, standing behind her. He's got he's got her back. He's got her six. The police say that, which means I have your back. I forgot exactly how that saying goes. I've got your six. So but I can't see who this is. That like they're just standing there observing. So maybe somebody has actually seen him standing behind her. Maybe they didn't believe it. Maybe they just feel him there. I don't know. He said she's the one that needs the most help. So whichever one that is that's still angry and bitter more than the other one, that's the one he's talking about. I think it's this same girl that he's showing, and she's got like not a wreath, it's made of flowers, not a halo, it's on her head. God dang it, I can't think of what I need to call it. And she's dressed pretty. It kind of looks like Easter type stuff. So maybe this is a memory and one Easter or special occasion or something that she dressed real in a real pretty dress and had something headband. It's not even a headband because it's not going around her head, but anyway, that's the way he's showing it. It's his show, his ball game. So I'm not sure why he's showing this other than Easter's coming up this weekend. Hopefully you know. Hopefully you know what he's referring to. They don't give me all the details, they'll give me just enough so you hopefully understand what they're talking about. He says, you're finally feeling pretty again. You're finally feeling like you need to do your hair, put some makeup on, go out and about. That things are going pretty smooth for you. You're a great mom. And he's applauding you. He is very, very happy for whatever you're doing to move forward with your life from now on. He says now I don't know if he physically does this. Every so often you look back over your shoulder like to what was behind you. And he's showing that he takes his hands puts them on your shoulders and turns you, even though he's not showing you turning your whole body around, but you're turning your head around trying to look backwards. And he turns your shoulders, says, keep looking ahead, keep looking ahead. Do not look backwards. So now if he's physically doing it, you should feel that pressure on, he's like grabbing like here. And maybe, it's a warm, could be tingling, could be just pressure. Everybody feels the energy different, so it's hard for me to say how you're going to feel it. He's just kind of standing back and watching, observing. I do still love you, and I'm sorry, but you're doing a great job. Even those days when you lay your head down on the table and you take your fist and you beat the table. He says, then you pick yourself up and you keep on going because you have to. And you're doing a great job of it. It's okay to beat the table once in a while. Just don't stay there. He says, you don't have time to stay there. They, and I'm assuming meaning the girls, I'm assuming, keep you busy. You don't have time to stay there. Okay, he's talking about the Holocaust. He just said the Holocaust. I don't know if he's talking about the war in Ukraine or if you have relatives tied into that somehow, or if somehow you're associated with people that would be tied to, not tied to, but like survivors of the Holocaust. I don't know why he's going there with that, but it's not for me to know. It's just for me to relay the message. It's bloody. It's bloody. And we really don't have any like sad feelings. We don't have any of the negative, heavy feelings once we get up there and we get cleansed and our spirit, our soul is cleansed and it's light and bright and we raise our vibration up higher, which is what we're supposed to do. But he's a little, I still want to use the word sad. I don't think that would be the right word. A little heavier about the whole thing going on. And I would imagine all of them up there probably are. I would imagine that would be a pretty common theme. But I'm not sure why he's bringing it up to you. Said something about friends. I don't know if you have friends that are over there, friends that are involved in a family of friends. Anyway, let's get him to move on. Trying to see what he's showing me. Something about shoes, something about feet. You're going to have to do better. I don't know what you're showing me. Showing me somebody with their shoe, like a loafer on. They got their foot kind of sticking out there, like I'm supposed to see this loafer. I can't even hardly see the leg past the ankle. It's like, okay, what? Did you get new shoes? Did you trip over your shoes? Did something happen to your shoes? Just got this foot like up to here with this like a slip-on loafer, like a penny loafer. Well, if you're old enough to know what that is. Good grief, I better not be getting a cold after everything else I've gone through. All right, he's mentioned a Jackie or a Jacqueline or something. Okay, we stink at names. You used to get them exact. The more I say it, the worse we get. I think I'm giving myself bad juju every time I say we don't get names exact anymore. So you have to stretch that outside the box, probably. So something that sounds like Jackie or Jacqueline. Don't know why he's mentioning this female. He's not saying, but he's acknowledging this person for some reason. So I got a new deck of cards, and I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's going to take up too much of your time on here. I let him pick out a card. So I'll let it looks backwards to me on here. Hopefully it's not backwards when this plays. You have to read backwards. Let me get my fat finger out of the way. So anyway, read that. I had to kind of giggle at it. So I'm not sure if there's something going on. The reason he wanted to pick that card. And we do that a lot. I let him pick. So he says, no, know that I'm always there. Know that I'm ready and willing to help. You'd be surprised what they can do from the other side. So don't be afraid to call on him at all. And it's kind of like he's just kind of quiet. He's kind of laid back. He's just kind of mellow, he's kind of over here pushing on my shoulder. Not really pushing, but I can feel his energy kind of back here. So you should be able to feel that. What the hell is going on there? So if you feel a little bit change in the energy, like right behind you, know that that's him. I don't think he pushes himself forward very often. I don't think he makes his presence known a lot. He's not really even giving me asking him for signs now. He's not really, other than the smell of his aftershave or cologne or whatever it was he wore when he was going out someplace special. You'll probably get a whiff of that. He's not really like, I don't think he's making any noises. I don't think he's tromping around in the house making, like sometimes I'll be sitting in the dining room working on my stuff and I'll hear my refrigerator door shut when nobody's home. I don't think he's doing things like that. I think he's kind of laid back, comfortable with what you're doing. And he said, as far as the other one, it will all work out. And I think he's talking about the other daughter. I don't remember how many kids you have. It will work out. Give him time to work through it. It will work out. And with that, he's okay. And with that, he's going to leave. Now he's being a little funny. He's just kind of being a little silly. Good sense of humor, good feeling, good, like I said, good, calm, easygoing, relaxed. And then he says, and life is good. And it will only get better. And he's pointing at you and saying, you keep moving forward. You're making great strides. Keep doing it. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I'll be there to support you, rooting, cheering you on. I love you. And it's okay. Don't think I've forgotten. He's shown like a pinky swear. So I don't know if you guys made some kind of a promise, some kind of a secret pinky swear. It's usually, one of those secrets you don't tell anybody else. He says, and all is good. And with that, he's leaving. Sometimes he'll say something on the way out. I was waiting to see if he's going to say something as he's leaving. Now he's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet about it. Okay. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for being so patient. Like I said, I'm never worried about a refund. I'm not in this for the money, or I'd be charging a lot more. Just need to buy my Pepsi. So maybe a little drink once in a while. Well, my voice is better. Must have talked the frog out. Hopefully I don't lose my voice or I get further behind. Anyway, much love to you and your family. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.